It's Zero here, bringing you all a brand new episode of the Gears Cast. Welcome, everybody, to the Gears Cast, the best Gears of War podcast here on YouTube. And I'm super excited about our episode here today. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about, so let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm here with all of you today to discuss a number of things, but also to play some Gears of War Reloaded to continue the single-player story that we started here out of Zero Dark, South Carolina's home for gaming and esports. And look, man, I'm really excited about just when I think about the future, right? There's a number of things to be excited about, and there's a lot of things to kind of pause about. What is happening here with Gears of War? And we're going to talk about all of those things, guys, I promise. What is this thing doing, bro? Okay, so we're gonna jump into a number of different things. There's a lot of rumors, speculation. I've got my own thoughts and theories about what's kind of going on here with Gears of War as a whole. So we'll get into that here in a moment. Make sure my mic and everything is working properly. Man, dude, my allergies have been bugging me, dude. Been bugging out. So we are going to continue our journey here on Gears of War Reloaded. And guys, we've got a lot of things to talk about in relation to Gears of War Reloaded. A lot of stuff for sure. You know what? Let me grab a quick drink, guys. My stuff, guys. Should be good to go now. I should have been better prepared for having, a drink and things of that nature. But let's do this. I've got a lot of things to talk to you guys about here.
Control, we're outside too.
In this episode of the Gears Cast, while we're going through the Gears of War Reloaded campaign.
They definitely know where you are.
And I'm going to point some stuff out to all of you in relation to this. I'm going to take the right path, this playthrough.
Go left. We'll go right.
Been out here before, huh?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Hey, no talking. We're in enemy territory.
Hey, Marcus, this route's no good. You better find another way in.
I would say the cinematics look really good. But Heartbroken Hog, what's up, brother? What's up, Zero? How you doing? Doing outstanding, man. Good to hear from you, man. Hope you're doing good as well,
These
man.
guys are almost as big as you, Cole.
Yeah, almost.
Whoops, sir. That's a pulling back. Yeah, it's gonna wait. Save us for later. Like a snack. Bullshit. You think I'm kidding? I think you're batshit crazy. That's what I think.
Oh, ain't that cute?
Like two assholes on their first date.
I need to get another weapon here, guys. Oh, here we go.
Got it.
All right.
Target my mark. Looks dead to me. Target my mark.
Let's do it, bruh.
Regroup.
There we
Copy
go.
that.
See, right now we haven't really run into anything that doesn't look like it's been properly rendered as of yet. Like, what I mean is today. You know, the past number of days, bro, my God. Like, the game just doesn't look properly rendered, like, in a number of areas. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about when I come across something. Right now it's kind of good to go, but...
I could use a hand here.
We gotta get out of here. Now, if you got a plan, let's hear it.
I know somebody who lives out here. He's got a vehicle. It's a piece of crap junker, but it runs.
What? You know one of these stranded guys?
Yeah, there's a camp up ahead.
So, what? You hang out with stranded?
I don't hang out, dickwad. I'm looking for somebody.
Shut. What? What'd I say? I'm sure there's some nice stranded. Maybe not.
Act 2 Nightfall. Get this cog tag. Come on, boys.
See, Corpser! I told you it's chasing us! Yeah, I got it!
Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah. Scratch one grub.
Sniper up here. Forgot about that. Man, pretty good shot, bro. Man, this guy's a good shot, bro. What? Okay, there's two of them, that's why. I was like, bro. Miracle.
Get up! Nice!
Let's move in, bro.
Form up! Got it! Watch it!
So here's what I want to start with, guys. I want to start here talking about Gears of War Reloaded, and just the fact of the matter is that I've seen enough of this game, from the campaign, multiplayer, everything, where the level of detail that is in Gears of War Reloaded, it just doesn't, it doesn't even compare to what the detail we saw with Gears of War E-Day's first trailer, like that initial trailer that came out. You can tell that that is a labor of love for the Coalition. Gears of War Reloaded, and this is kind of where it starts with a lot of the speculation revolving around this title. It feels to me that Xbox and Microsoft as a whole went to the Coalition and said, hey, we need you to create Gears of War Reloaded as a port for PlayStation. You're not going to port Ultimate Edition. You're going to port a new game altogether, that being Reloaded. And the Coalition, I don't think they really wanted to do it. I don't believe it. I don't think that they actually wanted to do a Gears of War Reloaded. I believe that the Coalition wanted to do a collection, but were forced to do a Gears of War Reloaded remaster of a remaster. And that's what we've got here, because you can just tell with the level of detail. I'm not going to sit here, guys, and say that, you know, Reloaded has horrible graphics and this and that, but there's like things that are not properly rendered in Gears of War Reloaded. I'm sorry, like you can, there's a number of areas where you can see the detail, like the shaders and everything else. It just doesn't look right, bro. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, but I'm telling you guys, they don't care about Reloaded like they care about E-Day, and it absolutely shows.
It's still coming! This is bullshit! No, I don't Actually, keep moving.
Good shot.
Next.
Like, a lot of this stuff looks pretty good right over in here. Like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay. Like, some of it, like, you see what I mean? Looks like this was rendered. That was not really properly rendered. Maybe. You know what I mean? Like, certain areas just have more detail than others. And it's like, you know, your level of detail with some of this stuff, like a lot of the outlines, but then in the center here with, like, these windows, it just, like, it doesn't look right. It, you know, it just wasn't rendered properly. And I saw this a lot in the beginning of the campaign, without a shadow of a doubt. That's what I mean. I just don't think that this game, like,
Better reload.
it just wasn't properly rendered.
That's why.
Or I should say, I'm not going to sit here and say it wasn't properly rendered. What I mean is that it wasn't, the level of detail was not put into Gears of War Reloaded like it is being put into E-Day, because the Coalition, I just don't think that they care nearly as much about Reloaded as they care about E-Day.
Back in your hole.
Bro, are you really going to get in the way, Cole, and not move? You're going to be glitched, aren't you?
Frag out. What do I have to do? Dirt.
Oh, damn. Dude, I pushed up a little bit too much. And that's what happens, dude, on some even some of the easier difficulties. You make one mistake, dude, it's over.
It's not over yet.
Yeah, I pushed up way too much.
Reload.
That was on me.
That's why. Scratch one gruff.
Hole has been shut.
Let's do this. Let's get that vehicle.
There we go.
Hell yes. Don't have to tell me twice.
But, like, you see, like, this truck right here? Like, now it's coming back in. Like, just, like, there's, like, frames, the I don't know, like, the shaders. Like, it just, stuff is not fully rendered. Like, I'm sorry, dude. It's just not. And a lot of it has to do with, like, the environments. But I notice stuff like that because I'm like, dude, like, why are things not properly rendered in this game? And it's a remaster of a remaster. It just, the detail's not there. So I truly believe, guys, I'm convinced now that Xbox forced the Coalition to do Reloaded as a remaster of a remaster, and the Coalition did not want to do it. And it's clear just with, like, the details and everything else. Like, yeah, certain things look better. But, man, dude, like, I mean, dude, what is this, bro? Like, I mean, you could take 2006 graphics and say, dude, they were better than this. I mean, maybe the character models look a lot better. The Coalition did not care about Gears of War Reloaded. From a marketing perspective, from any type of perspective at all, they did not care. They did not want to do it. Microsoft made them do it. And so all of their, their entire focus is on Gears of War E-Day. And that's like their baby. This was not their baby. I believe that this was an Xbox way of trying to get Gears of War, you know, onto the PlayStation, but do it at, you know, as cheap as they possibly could. Not have to, you know, create a partnership with PlayStation where they get Helldivers 2, PlayStation gets Gears of War, but this is what they get for Gears of War. It's like, I don't know, dude. It just doesn't make sense to me. You know, even though I thought that this could be a really good thing for the franchise because, like, Reloaded, I mean, really it should have been, you know, a collection, Gears 1, 2, 3. But they didn't do that. And Xbox is trying to milk it really hard. And I don't know, dude. I think that Gears of War E-Day is going to be so significantly better, so far superior to really anything that the Coalition's ever done, because this is actually what they want to do. Whereas, you know, I think that they were forced to do this. I don't think the Coalition was like, oh yeah, let's do another remaster of a, you know, of a remaster. Like, dude, nobody in the Coalition's talking like that. I mean, if they are, like, bro, they're more incompetent than I thought they were. But, like, I believe that deep down, the Coalition has a vision of what they want to do, but you have higher-ups at Xbox that are really making that entire ecosystem there totally dysfunctional. Like, they want to do all these different things. I don't know, bro. It's not good.
Hey, man. What's up?
Same old shit.
Franklin here?
Yeah. Usual spot.
Blaze, no 1v1 me, bro. Bro. We're going through the campaign. I'll begin on versus for sure at some point. But that's another thing. Private match, you can just see with the level of detail. Private match, you can't even go up against bots. It's like, I don't know really like all the details of game development, but the fact that you can't go up against bots, so PlayStation players feel like they can actually like improve and understand the mechanics and things of that nature. I don't know, dude. Just think there's a number of missed opportunities here with Gears of War Reloaded, and I hope it just doesn't stem into Gears of War E-Day.
What's happening?
Because I'll tell you what has been rendered in Gears of War Reloaded's campaign, it looks great. But dude, I'm just like, you look around the environments and just all this stuff that it just looks all out of whack. It doesn't look properly rendered. And the cinematics look great, you know, cinematics look really good. Looks like that's where they got the most amount of detail.
It's all you, Dom.
Don't worry, I got it. I won't let you down.
Hey, Santiago, what you doing here? No news on the lady, man. I'll tell you if I heard anything. I don't want people seeing me with you, all right? It's not good for business.
I'm a PS player. Y'all sweaty players are kicking my butt. Dude, I mean, here's the thing.
I'm serious. We need it.
Gears of War is a grind. It really is. And it's awesome that, you know, you want to, like, get better and improve at Gears of War Reloaded. The fact that you're not able to, though, in private match with, like, just playing against bots to get better, and the way you get better is, like, just through the blender that is Versus. Even someone who's been playing Gears of War since 2007, dude, there's so many guys on there that are unreal at the movement and everything else. I don't really go into the multiplayer much, dude, anymore with Gears of War as a franchise. I typically do campaign, and I love doing the campaign, especially, like, you know, co-op campaign with my friends, and then the same thing with Horde mode. Horde mode is awesome, man. Going up against waves and waves of enemies, strategizing how you're going to get better. Now, I do like game modes like 2v2, Nasher Execution. That's pretty cool. So there's definitely some cool stuff, and I hope that they have some new modes that they bring in E-Day that are really awesome like that. But yeah, dude, it's an absolute blender of hell. Played the original Gears series on the 360, 1, 2, 3, and Judgment. Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people, after Gears of War Judgment came out, it was like such a step in the wrong direction after the original trilogy. It was like, dude, this like just was a massive step down, and so a lot of people just ended up moving, you know, to other games. And then when Judgment came out, it led us into the dark ages of Gears of War as we know it. I mean, went into the dark ages, and then finally, you know, Xbox, they kind of moved on from Epic Games. Epic Games kind of moved on, and then essentially, you know, the coalition was formed to create Gears of War projects, kind of like what Halo Studios or 343 Studios,
So where
now
we going,
Halo
Franklin?
Studios, how they were formed. And now
There's gonna be a lot of locusts between here and there.
you look at
Shit, you got that right.
Gears, we were kind of in another dark age, you know, after Gears of War Judgment, you know, didn't get anything until Ultimate Edition, which was fine. But then, I think, like, you had Gears of War Ultimate Edition, Gears of War 4, Gears 5, Gears Tactics, Gears Pop, and we were in this, like, dark age, right? It felt like you kind of went into the second dark age of Gears of War, and now it's just been so long, and this is what we get. Unrendered, like, I mean, dude, what is this, bro? Like, look at this. The level of detail is not there with Gears of War Reloaded from a campaign perspective, from a multiplayer perspective, everything. The Coalition does not care about Gears of War Reloaded. They care about E-Day. Xbox wanted them to care about this, when all they needed to do was port Ultimate Edition to PlayStation instead of making an entirely new game. I mean, yes, it's a remaster, but you guys know what I'm saying. It's crazy to me, dude. So when is the collection coming out? Because when we look at, you know, obviously Gears of War 2 Reloaded, Gears of War 3 Reloaded, that's what everybody wants, is like a collection, which is what they should have done in the first place. I don't know when that's coming, but I would say it's going to be releasing at some point after Gears of War E-Day, maybe before. That would be really interesting if they decided to release Gears of War 2 Reloaded, say, early 2026, and then Gears of War 3 Reloaded, like, you know, spring or summer of 2026, and then E-Day comes out in the fall. That would be really interesting. So we'll have to wait and see. The story's not over yet. The game looks good for the most part and runs smooth on 120 frames per second. Used to play mostly Horde back in the day. We definitely need Gears 2 and Gears 3. Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, like, I look at, like, you look back on, like, the environments with Gears of War 1 back in 2006. I would put them up against these graphics. Like, this stuff is not properly rendered. I don't know. Like, call me crazy, dude, but, like, it's, like, for a 2025 game, like, why is it that one wall looks like, or, you know, one thing looks a little bit more detailed than another when this is supposed to be a remaster of a remaster, and it just looks like there was no effort put into this. Like I said, the reason for it is because the Coalition does not care about Reloaded. They care about E-Day. They should have focused on Reloaded right after they get done with E-Day, Damien says. Yeah, look, man, I'm not saying that Reloaded was a bad idea. It just should have been a collection. Gears of War Reloaded, or whatever you want to call it, should have been a collection of the first 3 games. That was the mistake. The mistake shouldn't have been like, oh, when is Reloaded releasing? No, it should have been Gears of War 1, 2, and 3 as like a Phoenix collection, as a Gears collection, whatever you want to call it. All 3 games released at the same time. And I disagree that it should have came out after E-Day. I think that they should have released it when they did, but they should have released all 3 games at the same time so that PlayStation players would get the full experience of all 3 games. Everything that has to offer, Horde mode, multiplayer, you know, campaign. I mean, like, dude, look at this. This is like, none of this shit is rendered, bro. Like, it's just, there was a lack of detail with this game, period. Bro, one hit. Whew. Wow. Okay. All right. All right. That's it. Time to lock in, bro.
Take the stairs.
There might be something wrong with your game. I can't remember Reloaded this bad. Nah, dude. I mean, I'm on a PC, dude. I'm inside of Zero Dark, where it's a gaming cafe. Like, there's nothing wrong with the game, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now. Or I mean, I shouldn't say there's nothing wrong with my graphics cards and stuff like that. Dude, this is legit. I'm playing this with an Xbox controller on PC. Like, dude, I'm playing it on PC, but I'm just telling you, dude, when I see this level of, like, I mean, bro, it's pretty bad. Character models look great. You know, like, the Locusts look great, Marcus and Dom look great, but, dude, bro. I mean, it could be an issue with the PC. I mean, dude, like, these are, I don't know. What's this guy doing? And maybe there's an issue with, like, the PC version of Gears of War Reloaded, which, I mean, it's like, how is there an issue with the PC version? Like, how is there an issue when this game came out in 2006 and then you had Gears of War Ultimate Edition? What was it, 2015 it came out? I mean, I don't know, bro. There should not be these issues, whether it's on Xbox, PlayStation, or PC. I'm sorry. Like, these render issues are, like, I don't know. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of it looks good. Some of it looks really good. Some of it just does not look good. Doesn't look right.
Next.
Get off it.
Lock and load. Across the river.
Checkpoint 1 should be straight ahead.
How's it going, Baird?
Oh, it's bullshit. Somebody here figured out the Coldplay thrash ball. Now it's all, oh, Coltrane, tell us all about that play again. And, hey, number 83, sign my shirt. Where the hell are you guys?
We're working on it. Sit tight.
Stay there. We're coming over. Stay under the light. Frank, Santiago.
Hey, it's dark now, so you better watch it, man. The krill are probably out by now.
Yeah, they are. And they just killed the guys at checkpoint 1.
Shit. All
Yeah,
right,
this,
yo,
I mean, it might be an
Santiago,
issue
man.
just with PC,
That
dude.
means
I
I'm
don't know.
coming this way. Johnson, check the lights. Yo, man, you better keep moving.
I mean, dude, we're running at 60 frames per second, 1280 by 720. I mean, I don't think it's like, it's not even close to maxed out. I mean, I don't know. I mean, even I noticed this issue happened the other day when I was running it at 30 frames a second. You know, it doesn't make any sense.
Shoot the tanks!
Are you kidding me?
Nice!
Oh yeah.
So I think the bottom line is I think that
Tank you see from now on.
the Gears of War collection is going to probably, not even the collection, Gears of War's
They kill us. So we're
2 and 3 Reloaded. I think they're going to come out at some point after E-Day. It would be awesome if they came out before, but I don't know. Just everything's kind of, you know, it is what it is. Bro, let's see. Let's look at the graphics here. We have it on medium default settings. Visual effects, everything's at medium. I mean, I guess we could increase it to high, ultra, you know what I mean? I mean, we could see for sure, but I'm just saying, dude. Let me look here. The screen resolution is at 1920 by 1080. I mean, we could probably... Yeah, I'd probably I'd want to just keep it here for sure. I mean, it's at 60 frames per second. I mean, all right. Yeah, I mean, I'll run everything on Ultra the next time I boot this thing up and see if that makes any difference. I don't know. But I'm just saying that the campaign itself, things are not properly rendered. I mean, dude, like, it's like, look at this. I mean, it's just like, I don't know. On Ultra graphics, it should not be a problem. You know what I mean? Or even like medium or high, like I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but
We'll move through the building. Nice. Throwing frag.
dude, how the hell is this not hitting me? Bro.
Emergence hole.
Shoot the tanks!
Oh, yeah.
Actually, now it looks better. Look at that.
See from now on. We need a light.
People out here aren't gonna like that, Marcus.
Maybe it just, maybe the ultra settings are going to make it like way better. I don't know.
Doing it.
Because now, I mean, there's still stuff that doesn't look like fully rendered, right? But I mean, overall, it looks that looks better, bro.
Nice.
Oh, that's right. I already got it.
Multiple contacts. Lock and load.
Let's see here.
Thanks, man.
Come on, Dom.
We'll move through the building. Back in your hole.
That works. Because technically, if you have a PC, the graphics should actually be way better than, or like just crystal clear, than they would be on like on a PlayStation or on an Xbox. I mean, I know it was made for Xbox, but
Tell Baird
you
to
get what I'm
shut
saying.
up and eat. We'll be back soon.
But a lot of people are concerned that with Gears of War Reloaded being in this state, right, where there's not a lot of content to kind of connect with the game, there's just campaign, multiplayer, which obviously is what the first game had. That's what it was back in 2006. But a lot of people are worried that this is going to lead us to Gears of War E-Day having similar issues, right? Where there's going to be a number of things that are wrong with E-Day at launch
You missed.
because of the issues that we're having with Reloaded of like, you know, and lack of content and this and that, right? Yeah, it's still having issues. People think E-Day won't even have Lancer 2.0. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. I just know that after watching that trailer, that first initial trailer for Gears of War E-Day was absolutely incredible. I think it's got the makings of being something absolutely great. But totally up to, you know, the coalition as to how good this thing's going to be. But it looks great. I mean, that trailer was unreal, bro. Hold on a sec, guys. Bro, so many spam callers nowadays, you know what I'm saying?
Nice. Control, where to?
Take the alley to the left of your location.
It's pitch black. No way we can get through.
But I do think that there are a lot of concerns mounting now for Gears of War E-Day because of the shaky launch that was Gears of War Reloaded. I mean, think about it. Gears of War Reloaded topped out at 5,000 people playing, you know, Gears of War Reloaded on Steam. 5,000? That's it. Like,
I'll pick you up as soon as we can.
5,000. I mean, it's crazy low numbers for a game of the stature of Gears of War. I mean, that's bad, dude. And like, I think 200,000 copies were sold on PlayStation, which, I mean, it's pretty mid. That's pretty weak, you know, when I really think about it.
Delta, this is Control.
Maybe I'm
We're
wrong,
seeing
but
hostiles
I
on
just
our
think that
radar.
that's
Delta 2's
definitely not a very good number.
Are they aware?
Affirmative. They're taking defensive action.
Copy that. Delta out.
We got motion blur on this? Motion blur's on? Turn that shit off, bro. Yeah, dude, like... Oh, damn it, dude, I totally forgot. Yeah, let's shut this down, bruh. Let me switch over here. Let's try syncing this thing up again. Let's take a look at what we got here, bros. But I think that there should be a lot of concern for E-Day, for sure. even though it looks great. I mean, I think that the level of detail that is going to be in that game is going to be significantly higher than that of Gears of War Reloaded, but I don't know, bro. I feel like Reloaded was somewhat of a, you know, missed opportunity to really captivate a lot of people on PlayStation. I mean, 75 million units sold on PlayStation. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, just a lot more. But we'll see what happens with E-Day. Let's see what happens with these graphics. Oh, now it's rendering. Not really. Not fully. Well. Yeah, for whatever reason, dude, it's just like inconsistent on PC.
Nice. Down in front. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Back in your hole. Oh yeah.
Need some ammo.
Oh yeah. Sweet. Let's do this.
Shit, now what? It's dark everywhere.
Stay here. I'll go inside and move that light. Eric, give me an update.
We've got Locust, and looks like Krill are on their way.
Can you hold position?
For now, but you guys are welcome to come back. Anytime, you know?
Copy that. Phoenix out.
Get me over to that building. Cover me!
Too high a brightness, bro. I don't think that's the issue here. I mean, I might be wrong, but like, it could just be a PC issue. But
All clear.
I mean, you can tell, like, it looks good. I mean, it's got the potential to look good. But it just, like, on PC, it might just, you know. Bro, what are you guys doing, dude? Bro, I'm just telling you that the level of detail that the Coalition put into this game, it's not there, brother. It's just not. And I'm not saying, like, yeah, maybe, like, the PC settings, like, I mean, things just aren't rendering properly. When you're putting, you got to put it on, because I've got it on Ultra. I've got it on Ultra graphics and everything. But, regardless, dude. I was noticing issues when I was playing it on just the Xbox as well, dude. Just like things don't look properly rendered to me, like in certain capacities. Like, there's certain elements of it that look really detailed, but then there's other parts of it that don't look detailed at all. Like, it just doesn't look rendered. What's up, Extra Father?
Shit, finally.
There, it's Marcus. Come in. Over. Baird.
The entire game should be rendered nicely. Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying, that I think that there's a issue with the Coalition. Like, they did not care about Reloaded like they care about E-Day. And that's why the whole argument came up about, like, why didn't they just port Ultimate Edition and not, you know, the making a whole new game Reloaded? Because it just, I don't think it's I don't think it's a Coalition issue. Like, I think the Coalition wanted to just focus on E-Day. They didn't even want to do a Reloaded like this. Like, I think Xbox forced them to do this. The more I've thought about it, I'm like, dude, there's no way that the Coalition wanted to make Reloaded. There's no way. This had to be an executive decision at Xbox to create this. Because all the cutscenes and stuff, they all look great. You know, everything looks really good. It's just more like when you're in the game where the character models look great, but things are inconsistent in terms of the models of, like, the buildings, the atmosphere, all that stuff.
Chap's gas station.
Oh, yeah? Well, good luck. Ain't no lights between here and there. I guess your ass is doomed, huh?
Oh, you think so?
Whatever. Go in the house. I'll run the lights.
Jack, stay here and open a comm link with this guy.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll talk to your trash can here. You guys can count on me.
Don't screw up.
Hey, man. I screw up.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a big missed opportunity, you know.
Kill this guy.
Yeah, they should have done a, you know, we've talked about it ad nauseum, you know, the collection. Now, look, dude, here's the way I look at it. Let's just say in a few months,
There's some bad shit
they announce Gears of War 2 Reloaded, like, say, January or Christmas time or something, and then they announce Gears of War 3 Reloaded, say, spring of 2026. You know, then it's like, oh, all right. Well, that's cool. But right now,
I'm just playing with you.
E-Day should have absolutely been the first game for PlayStation. Yeah, that's an interesting point. I think you're. I mean, I think if E-Day came out first on PlayStation, I mean, yeah, probably the hype and the anticipation for E-Day would be through the roof. Which I think, like, now it's gonna be a little bit like what Reloaded was gonna be, you know, be that great opportunity for people to get excited for E-Day, and instead it's like, dude, what? Like, a lot of, you know, PlayStation players are like, man, dude, this is. I mean, they sold like 269,000 copies of Gears of War Reloaded on PlayStation. It's like, that's not good, bro. That, at least to me, that number is not impressive. Yeah, because it would make sense, right? Because E-Day comes before the first game. So, you know, you release E-Day and then you release the collection. It would have made sense, like, from a canon perspective. The only thing I would say, you know, to that might, you know, maybe they just thought to themselves, oh, we're just going to, you know, bring out the original 3 because E-Day's going to look the best. And then it's going to be, if they were to release the collection after E-Day, people would be like, well, this looks like a step down. Well, yeah, it's because it's a remaster, but a lot of people might, you get what I'm saying? They're going from E-Day, which is like the best looking Gears of War game, and then you're going to the collection, which is, you know, games that came out back in 06, 08, you know what I mean? So it just won't look quite as good. So maybe they don't want there to be like this thought of Gears of War has an incredible title that has the craziest best graphics, all this and that, and then they decide to release a collection. Maybe that's why they want to do the collection first. I don't know. It's hard to say, man.
Where's a junker?
I didn't think you guys were gonna make it, so
Good to go.
I didn't fill it up. I figure that's your job. Pump's over there.
I'm not saying that look, dude, like, I'm not saying, yeah, you can tell, like, right now you can tell that it looks way better on the screen than it did for Ultimate Edition. I mean, I shouldn't say way better. I should say it looks better. But I see stuff like this right here, not properly rendered. Now, maybe it's a graphics card thing. I noticed it on Xbox, though, as well, where things were not fully rendering into the actual, screen. Like, yes, if you take it and it's, like, fully, like, rendered out, it does look better than Ultimate Edition. But not a ton better. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't look like that much better. I mean, you know, it's a remaster of a remaster. I mean, you're only going to get so much better. Easily the worst entry in the series. I mean, I disagree with that. I mean, Judgment was the worst, and it wasn't even close to me. Because especially coming off the high of Gears of War 3. I mean, I think Reloaded, yeah, like, you can say that they didn't really care about this like they care about maybe any of their other you know, Gears of War titles that have ever come out. But I don't think that this is worse than Judgment. You know, I just don't. I think Judgment was it was a train wreck. It was the worst Gears of War title ever made, and then they, you know, ultimately, what did we get from there? I mean, the Dark Age, you know, of Gears. And we're technically kind of like in another Dark Age of Gears of War, but I don't know. I just I think there's a lot of good things about Reloaded. I just think that there's a lot of things that they could have added to it to elevate the player experience. Oh, Dom, you're good, bro.
Don't shoot that!
Anyway, I'm not even paying attention to what we're supposed to be doing here. Totally forgot about this. Everything was new. This is a visual upgrade of a remaster. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, I guess I just, like, I like I like Gears of War 1 way more than I like Judgment. I just thought Judgment, like,
Some ammo in the back.
it was just, you know, like, X to reload. I mean, there was just, like, a lot of things. And I'm not saying that they were bad concepts. Like, they were interesting concepts that they introduced in Judgment. But, like, the campaign felt like a session of Horde mode. It didn't even feel like a campaign to me. It just felt like, you know, waves and waves of enemies. It just was like, bro, what is this? Multiplayer, I mean, dude, it was, I mean, yeah, sure, it was different, right? But I do not believe that it was anywhere near what made the original trilogy so great. And when I look at Gears of War Judgment, I think to myself, I think about Gears 5, because they tried like the semi-open world in Gears 5, so they tried different things, and that's what they did with Judgment. But anyways. Yeah, dude, sounds good, brother. Yeah, be safe. I did like Judgment multiplayer, though. I mean, yeah, there were certain things about it that were compelling, but I don't know. Like I said, there were things that were interesting about Judgment. I just feel that it was the absolute, like, just the worst Gears title I've ever closely observed, played. I just did not think it was that good. And I do believe that it led us into the dark ages of Gears of War. Because after Gears of War Judgment, it was like, man, dude, when are we going to get another Gears? And then we got Ultimate Edition, and it was like, okay, that's cool, I guess. And then Gears of War 4 came, and it was like, okay, so they're moving on from Marcus. And then Gears 5 comes. Oh, and now we're moving from JD to Kate Diaz. And then Gears Tactics, it was like, okay. Gears Pop, it was like, what? You know, it was just a lot of... It's been an interesting era having Gears with the Coalition. Bro, are we tripping here? What is going on? Where, like... Dude, are you going to do anything, bro? Am I supposed to just get in the junker right now? I thought we were supposed to fight some guys or something. Did this thing, like, glitch on us? Bro. Bro, this is crazy. You believe it? Usually guys are coming out. You know what I mean? Holy God, bro. This is crazy. Bro. Yeah, that's what I was doing, but like old man ain't doing nothing, dude. He told us to go back in, like whatever, to fuel the junker. I think we hit a glitch. I think we got to restart. Well, look, at the end of the day, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. You know, here's the thing. Bottom line. We got, and obviously, guys, I'm gonna look into the render issues or whatever's going on with the PC, because I mean, dude. The issues that Reloaded has, I believe, are definitely things that we do not want to have happen with Gears of War E-Day when it releases next year. We want this to be a fleshed out, like, you know, fluid situation, and I'm really hoping that in the future, man, you know, we can honestly say that Gears of War is back. And I'm not saying that Gears, you know, with Reloaded, it's like, you know, a complete travesty or whatever, but it's just little things where I truly believe that the Coalition did not want to do Gears of War Reloaded. I believe it was forced on them by Microsoft. Maybe you guys can't hear me right now. But I believe that it was forced on the Coalition by Microsoft to create Gears of War Reloaded, and so here's where we are. This is what we've got, and this is what we've got to play with until we get information about Gears of War E-Day. you know, maybe Christmas time. More than likely, we won't hear anything until the Xbox Game Showcase of 2026. But am I concerned about it? Look, the level of detail in Gears of War E-Day's first trailer was outstanding. And I think that, you know, you could argue it's certainly going to be the greatest looking Gears of War of all time in terms of graphics. But is it going to be the best ever? I mean, you know, we have to wait till we see gameplay and things of that nature. And more than likely, it's going to be the direct for the Xbox Game Showcase next year. Hopefully, they are able to fix a lot of the things with Gears of War Reloaded, maybe add some elements that make it really fascinating and interesting. And then go from there, dude. Like, I don't know. I think that Reloaded can be utilized as a tool to market Gears of War E-Day, especially if they just bring Gears of War 2 onto Reloaded and then Gears of War 3 onto Reloaded. That would be really fascinating. But question is for you guys. What do you guys think about this? Drop down to the comment section down below. Let us know your thoughts. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little stream, guys, where, you know, talking about Gears of War. There's a lot of things. Like, what is this, dude? Why is it doing this to us? And really quick, I'm going to go back to the settings here. Now we have the flash reduction down. I don't know, dude. It's really bizarre to me that it's super bizarre. I don't know. I don't know why a lot of things aren't rendering, you know, on the PC version at least. Guys, I'm playing on the PC currently with an Xbox controller. I'm inside of a gaming cafe, so the internet is very good as well as the PCs. So, I don't know. Might just be like the PC version just not properly rendering things on ultra graphics, but anyways, I appreciate each and every one of you for joining us for the Gears cast, for everything going on with Gears of War. Guys, got a ton of content for all of you here in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure that you leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, just keep grinding, and as always, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.